Assalamualaikum and very good morning, afternoon, evening, or maybe good night. So before I started, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Ainusha as well, and I would like to presenting to you guys about employer branding strategies that work in Malaysia's tightening talent market. Okay, before I begin, let's start with the key question. Like, why should organizations care about employer branding? The reason is simple. Malaysia labor market is becoming increasingly competitive, and employees today no longer choose a job based only on salary. They look at culture, growth opportunities, well-being, and the company's reputation. Therefore, employer branding determines whether skilled talent chooses to join and whether they decide to stay. So now, we are moved to our main issue. In Malaysia, it currently experiencing a tightening talent market. Employers are struggling to attract and retain skilled workers because graduates and experienced employees have higher expectations. According to the STAR in 2025, employees now evaluate potential employers based on salary, company culture, career development opportunities, well-being programs, and overall employer reputation. In Randstad in 2025 also found that salary, benefits, and employer image strongly influence career decisions. If organizations fail to meet these expectations, the consequences include high turnover, disengaged employees, per employer branding, and reduced workforce competitiveness. This is why strong employer branding is now essential. So guys, to understand this issue more clearly, I will explain 3 sets of evidence from news articles and academic journals. Each evidence highlights the positive impact when employer branding is strong and the negative consequences when organizations fail to address it. So let's start with the evidence 1. So we will start with the evidence 1. As you guys can see in my slide, the evidence 1 is based on the STAR's 2025 report and supported by Ahmed and colleagues in 2022. The findings show that internal employer branding, especially clear career path and a strong work environment, which is play a major role in attracting and retaining talent. So next, as you can see in my slide also, they have differences evidence between employees, organization, and government society, and they also divided to 3 parts, which is a positive side, a negative, and also have a consequences if not addressed. So I will explain to you a simple one, like as you can see in the table below. For employees, strong employer branding leads to improved engagement, clear career progression, and higher job satisfactions. However, if this is not addressed, employees may experience low morale, frustration about unclear career development, and a higher likelihood of leaving the organizations. So, for organization parts, effective employer branding result in a stronger reputation. It can make easier attraction of top talent and increase innovation. But without this, company will face high turnover, increased recruitment costs, and also weaken market competitiveness. So for third is government or society. At the societal level, strong employer branding contributes to better human capital utilization, reduce unemployment among graduates, and improve economic competitiveness. Conversely, Failure to address this challenge can lead to skill mismatch, loss of talent to other countries, and long-term economic stagnation. So right now we are at evidence 2. It's the same thing like evidence 1, like have a article ones and also a academic one. So in this evidence, it highlights the importance of compensations, benefit, and work-life balance. Based on Rustad 2025 research, it showed that the biggest expectation gap in Malaysia lies in salary and benefits. Employees also want flexibility, well-being, and reasonable workload. So, in this evidence too, it also shown the bar chart that explain about the employee motivation and reason for disagreements by industry. So what can I conclude is they have 5 points, which is the first one is a competitive salary and benefits remain the strongest driver of employee motivation across industries. The second one is work-life balance is a major motivator, showing employees value flexibility and well-being. The third one is high workload is the biggest factor causing employees to feel demotivated and disengaged. The fourth is low or unsatisfactory salary contributes significantly to loss of motivation and job dissatisfaction. And the fifth one, which is the last one, is limited career growth opportunities also reduce motivation as employees want clear development path. So I will continue for the next slide. Like as you guys can see, it is same like at evidence 1, which is it shown a table that difference between employees, organization, and government or society. So I will say in a simple word to make you guys understand. Like for employees, fair compensation and benefits increase loyalty and motivation. But when the salaries are low or workloads are too heavy, employees quickly lose motivation and may leave the organizations. So the second one is about the organization. For organization, meeting employee expectation reduce turnover and improve the productivity. But failing to do so result in talent loss, higher recruitment expenses, and weaker performance. So for the third one, which is government and society, from a societal perspective, competitive compensation help retain skilled workers. However, ignoring these issues contributes to brain drain and economic inefficiency. So we will move to the evidence 3, which is in this evidence it showed that the mentorship, well-being programs, and career growth opportunities significantly strengthen employer branding. When these elements are present, both employees and organizations benefits. So like usually in evidence 1 and 2, it also have a table between 3 types. For the employees is it can access the well-being programs and career development increases satisfaction and engagement. Without these opportunities, employees may experience burnout and reduce motivation. For organization is providing structure development, reduce hiring costs, and strengthens employer reputation. Neglecting these areas lead to high attrition and a weakened competitive positions. For government and society, investing in employee well-being contributes to a healthier and more skilled workforce. If ignored, Malaysia risks losing talent, reducing productivity, and weakening its labour market stability. So next, we move to the key findings. As you can see in the slide, I will explain in simple word also. Like from these 3 evidence sources, in several key findings emerge, Malaysia labour market is highly competitive. Employees prioritize organizational culture, career development, well-being, and compensation. Organizations with strong employer branding achieve higher retention, engagement, and productivity. Failure to meet these expectations lead to turnover and weaken employer reputation. So, to overcome these challenges, organizations should strengthen their employer branding and corporate culture. like provide career development and training opportunities, enhance well-being and work-life balance program, like improve digital and social media branding, and align compensation with employee expectation. So, for the conclusion, employer branding is essential for attracting and retaining top talent in Malaysia's tightening labor market. The evidence clearly shows that companies that invest in people, culture, well-being, and competitive compensation achieve stronger performance. Organizations that fail to adapt risk losing skilled employees, facing higher costs, and weakening their competitiveness. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.